Natural law ethics. What does it mean to live morally? How can humans navigate the complexities of life to achieve a good and flourishing existence? These are timeless questions, and natural law ethics offers an insightful answer rooted in philosophy and theology. This moral framework is founded on the belief that everything in nature has a purpose, or telos, and that humans can discern moral truths through reason. Originating from Aristotle's philosophy and refined by Thomas Aquinas, natural law suggests that humanity carries within itself a natural law, an innate understanding of right and wrong imbued by God. For philosophy students, natural law ethics is more than a set of moral guidelines. It is a compelling exploration of purpose, reason, and human nature. Beyond historical significance, it provides a lens through which to analyze ethical dilemmas and societal challenges. As you engage with this philosophy, consider how it bridges ancient wisdom with modern debates, asking questions that are as relevant today as ever. Central to natural law is the concept of telos, or purpose. Aristotle proposed that everything in existence aims toward a specific end or goal. It's telos. For humans, this goal is eudaimonia, often translated as flourishing, or the good life. Natural law builds on this foundation, asserting that moral principles are aligned with fulfilling our purpose. For example, human reason and emotional connections are not random but teleological, guiding us toward virtuous living. Synderesis is the innate human ability to discern basic moral principles, such as good must be done and evil avoided. Think of it as humanity's spiritual compass, steering us toward what is virtuous. It demonstrates that moral understanding is not limited to cultural norms but is deeply embedded in human nature, a claim that invites both admiration and scrutiny from philosophers. Building from synderesis, Aquinas identifies primary precepts, which are simple, universal moral truths. They include principles like preserving life, living in a harmonious society, and nurturing the next generation. From these foundational truths, we derive secondary precepts, specific situational rules that guide daily life. For example, the primary precept of valuing life might translate into prohibitions against murder or reckless harm. The ability to apply these precepts to real-life situations is called conscientia. Here, reason acts as the bridge between principle and practice, allowing individuals to navigate complex ethical challenges. For philosophy students, this concept highlights the role of rationality in shaping not just decisions but a moral life. Aquinas adds depth to this framework by outlining 4 interconnected levels of law. Eternal law, the divine plan accessible only to God. Divine law, moral truths revealed through Scripture. Natural law, the rational understanding of God's eternal plan. 4. Human law, society's efforts to translate natural law theories into concrete regulations. These tiers offer a comprehensive system for understanding morality's divine, rational, and social dimensions. For an action to be truly moral, the intention, interior act behind it must align with the action itself, exterior act. Simply put, good intentions cannot justify morally harmful actions. This insight challenges us to evaluate not just what we do but why and how we do it. Critical areas for ethical reflection. Natural law is celebrated for its empirical foundation, aligning with observable natural behaviors like survival and flourishing. Its universality appeals to students of philosophy, as primary precepts resonate across diverse cultures, suggesting a shared moral intuition. By emphasizing human reason and autonomy, it encourages self-reflection and rational decision-making. Furthermore, its balanced view of human nature acknowledges both reason's potential and our fallibility due to original sin. However, natural law is not without its critics. Modern science often challenges the telos concept by focusing on material and mechanical causes rather than final purposes. Significant moral disagreements across cultures and societies also question the existence of universal primary precepts. Critics argue that over-reliance on reason, especially reason corrupted by sin, can distort moral truths. Some also contend that natural law feels outdated, as its precepts were shaped by a historical context far removed from modern society. One of the most intriguing aspects of natural law is the principle of double effect, which addresses actions with both good and bad consequences. It contends that morally good actions may result in negative side effects, as long as certain conditions are satisfied. Intentionality condition. The good effect must be the intended outcome. Proportionality condition. The good effect must outweigh the bad. 3. Means-end condition. Good and bad effects must occur simultaneously. Nature of the act condition. The action itself must be morally good or neutral. This principle provides a nuanced response to real-life moral dilemmas, such as those involving war, medical ethics, or self-defense. Proportionalism, a more flexible adaptation of natural law, evaluates actions based on their overall consequences. Proposed by thinkers like Bernard Huss, it shifts the focus from strict adherence to primary precepts to weighing the outcomes of actions. While proportionalism makes natural law more adaptable, figures like Pope John Paul II criticize it for diluting objective moral order and justifying questionable actions. Natural law ethics is more than a philosophical relic. It is an enduring framework that inspires exploration into morality, purpose, and the human condition. Though its claims face challenges from scientific advances and cultural pluralism, its principles continue to influence Catholic thought and ethical debates. For students of philosophy, engaging with these ideas offers not just intellectual enrichment, but also an invitation to reflect on the eternal question, what does it mean to live a good life? As the discussion evolves, natural law remains at the heart of our inquiries into moral truths and human nature.